What's up, witches? It's Witch Angel Nakora, and welcome back to Midori's Adventure, the Yandere Simulator visual novel that is, well, getting off to a pretty awkward start. I was going to load this up and start from there, but it has some sort of weird autoplay feature, so I'm going to go back and reload that part and just go back and do it. Oh, scheisse, I actually hit save game. I'm a total dingus. It's alright. So let's go ahead and continue. I mean, oh, is he waking up? Finally! Midori Gurren looks to the bed and sees Yanderedev slowly opening his eyes while he was stretching his arms. She kept looking at him, smiling. Aww. The girl was happy that Yanderedev was alright. However, she still had to find out what was going on with him. When Yanderedev stopped stretching his arms and looked to the left, he saw Midori staring at him, smiling. In the exact moment he saw her smiling, he jumped from his bed, almost screaming. Yanderedev was really afraid to know what Midori did to him after he suddenly fainted. He didn't have the courage to say anything after he jumped from his bed and was quiet all the time. Yanderedev! Good morning! How are you feeling? Don't worry, you can tell everything to Dr. Midori here. You're scaring me, Midori. Why are you talking like a doctor? Because I'm taking care of you, dummy. Wait, taking care of... Before Yanderedev finishes his sentence, he feels some kind of pain in his chest and almost falls on the ground. Before he ends up falling, he manages to lay down in his bed once again. After this, he starts to breathe heavily. Of course, Midori Gurren was already worried with Yanderedev's condition once again. He was just scared a few seconds ago, and now he's trying to breathe? What's going on? After a few seconds of breathing heavily, Yanderedev suddenly screamed to Midori, "Stop staring at me like an idiot and bring me a cup of water!" Yanderedev, why are you being so aggressive? Seconds ago you were scared of... Get my cup of water because I need to stay hydrated like every normal human being. Right away, Yanderedev. Midori Gurren, scared of Yanderedev's sudden change of mood, ran to the kitchen to give him a cup of water. While she ran to the kitchen, she started to speak to herself. Yanderedev is being aggressive with me for some reason. He has never acted in this way with me. What is going on after all? What if this is connected to the fact that he is not feeling well? What the heck is going on? Why can't the story of this game explain this to me? Upon arriving at the kitchen, the first thing Midori did was to open the refrigerator. She was hoping she could find a bottle of water, but... there was no water in the fridge. What? There's no water? How can Yanderedev live like this? And why did he ask me to bring a cup of water if he knows there's no water in his house? Midori, have you ever heard of a faucet? A Brita pitcher? Maybe, I don't know. A travel bottle? The green-haired girl checks the refrigerator to see if there's something else she can give to Yanderedev. After checking for quite some time, she finds milk in the fridge. Oh yes, I can use milk instead of water! Something he would ever try to make a cake. Oh, he doesn't get angry at me again for not having water for him. Midori got the milk box from the fridge and closed it. After that, she got a cup from the kitchen and put the milk in the cup. Simple. Then she put the milk box back in the refrigerator and ran to Yanderedev's bedroom with a cup of milk. Arriving there, she said to Yanderedev in a fast way due to the fact that she was nervous. I'm sorry, Yanderedev, there's no water in the kitchen and I had to get some of that, which is milk, so oh my god, I'm so sorry! The girl gave the cup of milk to Yanderedev. It's hard for me to keep a straight face with him talking really fast. Strangely, now he seemed normal. He didn't look angry or anything like before. Now he's just being his usual self. Slowly he got the cup of milk and stared at it, looking like a child that was seeing milk for the first time in their life. After Yanderedev stared at it for a couple of seconds, he looked at Midori and said the following with his calm voice. Midori, this is not milk. Huh? Are you kidding me, Yanderedev? What are you talking about? Come on, you're scaring me. Midori.
It's not milk, it's white water.
Oh my god, what the hell? Yanderedev says this as he starts to suddenly laugh, sounding like a maniac. He was laughing a lot for no reason at all while he was still holding the cup of white water. At that moment, Midori got truly terrified. Yanderedev sounded like the Joker, which was something that never happened before. Slowly, Midori said the following, afraid of what Yanderedev would do next. Yanderedev? What the freak was all that about? After this, Yanderedev suddenly started to act in an aggressive way once again. Midori, give me brown water! Brown water? What the freak? Brown water? What is this? I told you to give me brown water, or else I'll delete Yandere Simulator source code forever! Are you kidding me? What the heck was Yanderedev talking about? First he woke up scared, and then he was angry, and after this he was normal once again. And now he just said that he will delete Yandere Simulator source code? Midori grew and tried to control the situation with everything she could. You want to delete a game that you have been working on for years? No, you won't do this. I won't allow you. I won't get you this brown water you're talking about. But Midori grew and said to Yanderedev made him stop acting weird. He was staring at her with some kind of surprised face. Well, at least he wasn't being aggressive anymore. But then Yanderedev starts to cry. There's no pleasing some people. He was crying like a child after losing their lollipop. First he was angry, and then he was calm, and after that he was angry again, and now? Now he's crying. Was Yanderedev a bipolar person? Or is all this combined with the fact that he's not feeling well? Yanderedev, why are you crying? Aside from swapping voices a lot, it's really hard to do the Midori voice whenever everyone in the house is sleeping and I'm trying to stay quiet. Midori.
Why would you be so mean?
Tell me, why would you be so mean to me? That's it.
I'm going to delete all the Yandere Simulator source code.
You lost your mind. Yanderedev tried to get up from his bed so he can go to his computer before Midori Gurin stopped him from doing so. No, you're not going to delete Yandere Simulator source code. Then give me a brown water. It looks like the green-haired girl didn't have a choice after all. She had to get this brown water for Yanderedev, but what the heck is a brown water? Was Yanderedev talking about chocolate or... Wait a second. Yanderedev. You want a brownie instead of brown water? Am I right? Midori Gurin suddenly gets a brownie from her pocket, which was there for no reason at all. There's something called hammer space. As Yanderedev sees the brownie, his eyes get wide open and a creepy smile appears on his face. He gets the brownie from Midori's hand as fast as he could. Then he keeps looking to the cup of milk and to the brownie at the same time. After a few seconds of doing so, Yanderedev starts talking a calm way once again. Now...
I'm going to combine this brown water and this white... It's
Oh my god, Yanderedev, you're making me go crazy. Before Yanderedev could finish his sentence, he starts to laugh once again. Not only this, but he was laughing like a maniac again. While he was laughing, he was putting the brownie in the cup of milk. It's brown water. He continues to laugh. And meanwhile, Midori is just there, staring at Yanderedev without knowing what she should do. She was feeling multiple emotions at the same time. The green-haired girl was scared of Yanderedev and was confused and angry as well. She was losing her patience with him. This never happened before. Midori Gurren should do something right now about all this. I'd slap him. With anger, Midori slapped Yanderedev right on the face. The man got shocked when the girl suddenly doing this. He let the cup of milk and the brownie fall on the ground. They looked at Midori, shocked and confused. At least now he wasn't laughing like a maniac, or he wasn't angry or something like that. And then, the green-haired girl decided that it was the right time to find out what was truly going on. Yanderedev! Yanderedev! You need to get yourself together! You're not acting as yourself! What's happening with you? Yanderedev suddenly lay down on his bed once again. This time there was no heavy breath, no aggressive or sad attitudes. Now he was only calm, looking at his bed. At the same time, Midori Gurren was starting to get more calm as well and less stressed. For her, it was so weird to get irritated because of someone else. Usually she'd be the one irritating everyone, even though it is not her intention. All of a sudden, Yanderedev started to speak with his calm and normal voice once again. First of all, I'm sorry for my son's change of behavior. This was not intended to happen, as I had no control over myself. I know, Yanderedev. I know this. You don't act like this. Even when you're getting irritated with me, you don't get aggressive or sad. One thing Midori didn't want to admit was that she knew that she irritated Yanderedev. But even with this in mind, she tried to help, even though she could be wasting her time doing so. Ugh, I can't believe I'm going to tell you, out of all the people in the world, about my little problem. When I get too nervous or stressed or something like this, I start to get weird. I start to faint regularly. I start to act strange, among other things. Basically, I have a mental breakdown. When this happens with me, I have to rest for a few days until I get sane again. And I guess I had another mental breakdown while talking with you earlier today. So, you're going to have to rest for a few days, Yanderedev? That's right. Probably only rest for a week, but still. But that means you won't be developing Yandere Simulator for those days. Unfortunately, yes. If I tried to develop the game after I just had a mental breakdown, I'd be more stressed and I could get worse. So I guess I have to delay Osana, the first rival of the game, once again. Yanderedev said all this while he tried to hide the fact that he was sad. He didn't want to admit it, but knowing that he would have to delay the update of Yandere Simulator, everyone was waiting for once again was really disappointing for him. He promised so many times that the first rival of the game was coming, and that she was almost completed. And now he would need to delay her once again. Things were really hard for Yanderedev, especially when he had to develop a game all by himself every day, and it was not even close to being finished. The worst of it all, it was that Midori Gurren's fault that Yanderedev was like this. He had a mental breakdown because of her. She irritated him so much that he got crazy. It was her fault. But then Midori had an idea. Yanderedev, Yanderedev! I know this is all my fault. So, I have an idea. What are you talking about? Oh God, please do not tell me if it is what I think it is. Since you need to rest for a few days and you can't continue development of Yandere Simulator, I'll continue the development of the game for you! I'm sure I'll make a good job. Suddenly there's a sitcom laugh in the background of the game. Okay, who brought in the canned laughter? This program did appear when Midori said that she would do something that seemed impossible. But anyway, enough of breaking the fourth wall. I'm sure I'll make a good job developing Yandere Simulator for you. Please, Midori, don't do this. I shouldn't do this. It's for you, Yanderedev. I don't know how to design a game, you dummy. That's my question about games, Midori. Should a game like Yandere Simulator have microtransactions and loot boxes? No. No, of course not. Microtransactions and loot boxes don't fit in with Yandere Simulator at all. Why are you asking me this, Yanderedev? It seems you knew just a bit about game development. And I'm impressed that someone dumb as you actually got this one right. But still, Midori, you're not ready for this. Because I would never let you touch Yandere Simulator. Look, Yanderedev, I'll talk with you later. Okay, I'll go to your computer and I'll continue development. Midori, don't... Yanderedev tried to get up and said once again, but he felt some kind of pain in his chest and fell on his bed. Wait, since when does a mental breakdown make you feel pain in the chest? Alright, this just happened so this game's supposed to move on. You need to rest, alright? I'll be back later. Midori, wait! Oh boy. Midori grinned and ran out for the bedroom before Yanderedev could even finish what he was trying to say. Now he was alone in his bedroom, doing absolutely nothing, while he was worried about Yandere Simulator. He knew that Midori Gurren was trying to help, but she would miss everything. I have a bad feeling about this. Okay, the developmental challenge. Oh boy. This is gonna be very, very wrong. Okay, if you get most of the right options, you will win the developmental challenge. Okay. Depending on how many challenges you win or fail, you will unlock one of the two endings available. So be careful. Oh boy. When Midori Gurren arrived at Yanderedev's computer room, all she saw was a computer, of course. The computer was showing a program called Unity, which was used to develop Yandere Simulator. From what the green-haired girl could see, Yanderedev was doing some kind of model. Since she didn't know what he was doing, she decided to erase the model and start focusing on other things. After the model was deleted, she started to stretch her arms as she was getting ready to continue development of Yandere Simulator. Alright, it's time to get started. I won't disappoint Yanderedev. Midori Gurren started to use the computer. Oh, crap. I'm nervous. While testing the game to see if it was running well, Midori Gurren finds a glitch. When Yandere-chan touched a bush, the bush would suddenly start flying. This didn't happen to a specific bush. This happened with all the bushes that were present in the game. The green-haired girl didn't know what the problem was with the bushes, since she didn't have a big experience with coding. What should she do? Temporarily remove all the bushes. Since Midori Gurren didn't have any idea on what she should do to fix the bushes glitch, she decided to remove all the bushes of the game temporarily. In fact, for someone who didn't know what to do with programming, this was a good idea. If she tried to rewrite the entire code of the bushes, she could mess up everything. For example, she could end up making the collision between the bushes and the player really messed up. It'd be better if she learned how to code properly and later add the bushes back and rewrite their code. That means Midori made the right choice. Yay! I did it good. A few minutes after the bushes problem, the green-haired girl comes across another odd glitch. This time it was related to the character named Saki Miyu. When Yandere-chan killed the game's test rival Kokona Haruka, Saki Miyu would attack her. Instead, she started to spin like crazy while she tried to run. It was clear that the problem was with Saki Miyu herself, since no other character had this problem. It'd be better if Yanderedev resolved this problem by himself, but he wasn't there at the time, so what should Midori do? I'd say do nothing, because if she tried to mess with Saki, something else may happen and, well, screw it up even more. Without any idea of what to do and scared that she would have to face consequences for deleting a character from the game, Midori decided to do nothing about this whole situation with Saki Miyu. In her opinion, it was probably better to let Yanderedev fix his glitch when he came back to develop the game. Surprisingly, this was a good idea. If Midori didn't know what to do at that moment, it was better for her to not try to resolve it. That means Midori made the right choice again. Yay! A few minutes passed since Midori had resolved the Saki Miyu problem, and she decided to check Yanderedev's emails. She had to see if there was any new email of a volunteer. Upon opening Yanderedev's email box, she sees tons of emails from herself. Geez, now I know why Yanderedev says I'm annoying for sending too many emails. I mean, look at how many emails I've sent. And Yanderedev didn't open any of them. After a few minutes of browsing through over 9,000 emails from herself, Midori finds an email from a volunteer. She opens the email and reads it. From what Midori understood after reading the email, Yanderedev asked for a woman to compose a music file for the game Yandere Simulator. Said the music would have to play in a cutscene where Yandere-chan and the last rival Megami Psycho would chat. She accepted the request and asked how the music should be. What should Midori say? I'd say calm but deep, because that's how you usually hear like a final boss. The green-haired girl replied to the volunteer's email saying that the music should be calm, but at the same time it should have a darker side to it. From Midori's point of view, this kind of music would fit in a scene where Yandere-chan is talking with the girl she wants to kill. Unfortunately, she was right about this. The music would fit in with a scene like this because two people talking with each other is somewhat normal, but at the same time one person wants to kill the other one, giving the whole scene a darker side. That means Midori made the right choice again. Midori Gurren continues to browse through Yanderedev's emails to see if she finds another email from a volunteer. Of course, she ends up finding one. She opens up the email and starts to read it. From what Midori understood after reading the email, an artist wanted to contribute with concept art for Yandere Simulator. Yanderedev replied with an email saying that he needed a concept art for the Student Council Club Room. The Student Council's president was going to be no one other than the game's last rival, Megami Psycho. After this, the volunteers sent another email asking how does Yanderedev imagine the club room? A serious place. Midori replies to the volunteer's email saying that the Student Council club room should be a serious place. Since the Student Council president was no other than Megami Psycho, a cute and charming club room would definitely not fit. And in fact, Midori was right. A serious place would fit in with the room of the club who the leader is the game's last rival. That means Midori made the right choice again. We're on a roll! After dealing with the situation of the two volunteers, Midori decides to check Yandere Simulator for one last time to see if she finds any other glitch. Luckily, she does end up finding another glitch. If Yandere-chan drawn Kokona Haruka while she's being distracted by someone, nothing would happen to her, and after that, Yandere-chan would suddenly start flying. Of course, this wasn't an important bug, since no one would do what Midori did in order to activate this glitch. What should she do? Do nothing. Okay. She thinks it's best for her to not do anything. She thought that this was a glitch that was hard to activate and that no one would try to do this. Even though this sounded crazy, the green-haired girl was right. She didn't have to waste her time on something that wasn't so important at all. Perhaps not even Yanderedev would bother to fix this glitch. It means Midori made the right choice. After doing everything she had to do, Midori Gurren saves the game and shut down Yanderedev's PC. Tomorrow she'll continue the development of Yandere Simulator. Damn. Now the game will see if you've won or failed the development challenge. Oh boy. Okay. Player. It looks like that. You won the first development challenge. Sweet. Oh, that is awesome. Now there are 2 more challenges left in the game. As you progress through each challenge, the situations get harder and harder to answer. So be careful with the next choices. And good luck in the other challenges. Y'all, that was bonkers. After developing Yandere Simulator for the entire afternoon, Midori Gurren decided to check on Yanderedev for one last time before going to sleep. The green-haired girl was really tired of thinking on what to do, scared of choosing something that ended up screwing the entire Yandere Simulator game. Now she truly knew why Yanderedev made so many videos about how hard it is to develop a game, and how Yandere Simulator has consumed most of his life. She felt so bad for him, and she was glad that she could finally help in the game's development, even though Yanderedev didn't like this. She was also happy with the possibility that, if she made a great job at developing the game, Yanderedev would thank her, and he would start to be more nice to her. It was something that Midori Gurin always wanted to have. She wanted to be respected by someone she admires. And she admires Yanderedev for doing his best to develop a game all by himself, even if he can't do it. Before she entered the bedroom to see what Yanderedev was doing, Midori decided to check her cell phone. She didn't expect any messages, since she had no friends in social media and etc. She always made sure to always check her cell phone in case there was a notification. You never know when someone might send a message. That is true. I'm always checking my phone. And as she expected, there were no new messages. This is another common day. After checking on her cell phone, Midori Gurin entered Yanderedev's bedroom. Upon entering, the first thing she saw was Yanderedev breathing heavily once again while he was laying down on his bed. Of course, she got extremely worried with him and ran to him as fast as she could. Yanderedev! Yanderedev! Are you alright? When Midori started talking, Yanderedev looked at her, and suddenly he started to breathe normally again. It was like he wasn't even breathing heavily a few seconds ago. The mental breakdown he had must have really affected him. Suddenly, Yanderedev started talking to Midori Gurin. Oh, thank God you're here, Midori. I was so worried. Worried? Was Yanderedev worried about Midori Gurin? Midori Gurin blushed a little bit. You were worried about me? Oh, you don't need to worry about me. No. I was worried about Yandere Simulator. When she heard these words, the only thing Midori felt was disappointment. After this, she had learned that it was better for her to never raise her expectations. Oh, Midori, I just want to hug you now. Especially when it was about her. Oh. Don't worry, Yanderedev. I have not made any mistake in development, you dummy. Do you think I'm some dumb person who knows nothing about game development? Of course not. Seriously? Really? This game's got more fourth wall breaks than the Deadpool movie. But anyway, Yanderedev, how was your day while I wasn't here? Well, I got a lot to tell, so... Oh, so don't tell me! Let me guess what you have done during the day. Alright, Midori. Do what you want, I'm way too tired to care anyway. Well, I wasn't here, you... slept for the entire day. Perhaps we slept for the entire day. Am I right, Yanderedev? I mean, you couldn't get off your bed and you haven't changed your behavior again, so I'd probably hear you screaming from the computer room, so you had nothing to do while you were in your bed. Yeah, you got it right. Slept for the entire day. So surprised you got something obvious right. Oh yeah, I got it right! Is that really a valid reason to be so happy? But hey, Yanderedev, aren't you gonna ask why I came here? Be a little bit more respectful. Midori said this with an angry tone voice, but in reality, she's just kidding. She was just trying to make Yanderedev smile at least once. The green-haired girl hated to see people sad or sick, and she would make her best to see a person like this smile just once. Just like me. However, like everyone knows, no one likes her, and everyone would be rude with Midori no matter what. Midori. We're going to save it here, guys, and we're going to finish off this chapter in the next episode. That ending gave me feels. Like, feels out the wing wang. Holy crap. And I have no words. I mean, Midori and I are kind of like the same. I mean, all we want to do is just see people happy. We just want to make people smile. Even if we don't get, acknowledged for it. We just want to see people happy. With a big old smile on their face, you know? Well, I'm gonna get on out of here. I'm exhausted. I've been recording for 3 hours. I've been recording a whole bunch of other games, and this is my last one for the day, so I'm gonna get on out here and I'm gonna sleep. If you like this video, hit the like button faster you guys spell the face, and if you like what you see, hit the subscribe button to check out even more amazing content on the channel. I'll see you all soon. Mwah! Stay magical, my friends, and keep on playing.